In a bustling village where parents toiled day and night, a hidden danger lurked next door. A neighbor's kindness masked a dark secret, one that threatened an innocent boy. What would you do if your child's protector became their predator? Stay tuned to uncover this tale of betrayal, courage, and redemption. This is a story of how a village united to protect one of their own, and how a child's voice became the loudest cry for justice. Don't miss this powerful African folktale. Kobe was a bright 10-year-old boy who loved soccer and reading storybooks. But his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Omari, were always busy running their large shop in the local market. Every day, Kobe returned to an empty home after school, waiting for hours until his parents returned. One evening, as Kobe sat alone on the porch, his mother had an idea. "Kobe, why don't you stay with Auntie Merera after school? She lives next door and can keep you company." Auntie Merera was a cheerful woman in her late 20s, always dressed in vibrant Ankara prints. She lived alone and was known for her kindness. Kobe's parents trusted her completely. At first, Auntie Merera seemed like a blessing. She welcomed Kobe with plates of jollof rice and fried plantains, telling him stories of brave warriors and magical animals. She even gifted him a small wooden toy car, which Kobe treasured. But behind her warm smile, something sinister was brewing. One Tuesday afternoon, after Kobe finished his homework, Auntie Merera called him into her dimly lit living room. "Kobe, I want to teach you a special game," she said softly, almost in a whisper. "But this game is just for us. You must never tell anyone about it." Kobe, curious but hesitant, agreed. Auntie Merera lit a candle and placed a strange talisman on the table. She guided his hand to touch it, whispering words in a language Kobe didn't understand. As the days went by, this game became a daily ritual. But Kobe began to feel uneasy. He started wetting his bed at night, something he hadn't done since he was a toddler. His dreams were filled with strange, shadowy figures, and he often woke up in a cold sweat. At school, Kobe's behavior changed. He no longer played soccer with his friends during break time. Instead, he sat alone, staring into the distance. His teacher, Mrs. Onichi, noticed the change. "Kobe, is everything okay?" she asked one day. But Kobe just shook his head, too scared to speak. He didn't know how to explain what was happening to him. One day, after another terrifying game session, Kobe mustered the courage to tell his mother. "Mommy, I don't like the games Auntie Merera plays with me," he whispered. But his mother, exhausted from work, brushed him off. "Kobe, Auntie Merera is helping us. Don't be ungrateful." Feeling helpless, Kobe turned to his teacher, Mrs. Onichi. After class, he approached her desk, his head bowed in shame. "Auntie, I have something to tell you," he said softly. Mrs. Onichi listened intently as Kobe described the strange rituals and the talisman. Her heart broke for the young boy. Mrs. Onichi immediately called a meeting with the village elders. In African tradition, elders are the voice of wisdom and justice. They listened to Kobe's story and decided to confront Auntie Merera. That evening, the elders gathered at her house, their faces stern. "Merera, we know what you've been doing," the village chief said. "You have betrayed our trust and harmed an innocent child." Auntie Merera tried to deny it, but the evidence was clear. The elders found the talisman and other cursed objects in her home. She was banished from the village, her name forever tarnished. With Auntie Merera gone, Kobe's parents realized their mistake. They had been so focused on providing for their son that they neglected his emotional needs. "We're sorry, Kobe," his mother said, tears streaming down her face. "We should have listened to you." The village rallied around Kobe, offering him support and love. Mrs. Onichi became his confidant, helping him heal from the trauma. Slowly but surely, Kobe began to smile again. He returned to playing soccer with his friends and even joined the village storytelling circle, where he shared tales of bravery and resilience. This story teaches us an important lesson: evil thrives in silence, but a united community can overcome even the darkest threats. It also reminds parents to listen to their children, for their voices often carry truths we cannot afford to ignore. Like this story. Smash the like button, subscribe for more African tales, and comment below, what lesson will you teach your children today? Let's keep our communities strong and our children safe. Until next time, remember, a child's voice, no matter how small, can shake the world.